What's up, everybody? Tim Anderson here, aka Renfail. Today we're diving into Star Wars: The Old Republic, which is an MMORPG that's been out for a hot minute now, but it's still extremely fun, especially if you love the good old-fashioned BioWare storytelling of yesteryear, even if their recent years might not have been so bold. It used to be a group-based MMORPG, but over the years it has converted into a single-player game that has some multiplayer components. I've been playing it off and on since launch. I've got characters on several of the servers, and I was going to go stream today, and I decided, you know what, I actually want to do an updated video for the series talking about the free-to-play version of the game and the VIP version of the game, and is it worth it to go VIP? What's the difference between the two? I might miss a few things, but I do kind of want to talk about the basic reasons why I think you might want to go VIP versus playing free-to-play. It's worth noting that I'm currently playing the game on free-to-play mode, which is the first time I've ever done so. I've traditionally always ever come into this game and paid for like a 3-month block and just played it for 3 months, and then I go off to do something else, come back a year later, do it again. But this year I'm weaving in some Star Wars: Old Republic in between other things that I'm doing, so I'm playing it a lot less structured than I normally would do if I was coming in and just playing it and only this game. The difference being that I went full-time on YouTube a year ago, and so now I'm making content of all different types, whereas before I would game as a hobby, and so it was always something where I would be able to fixate a little bit more, as opposed to now where I spread myself out and do lots of different things. So currently I'm playing free-to-play, and I have been leveling up one of the few storylines that I've never done before, which is the Trooper. I'm currently on that character right now. I did the Smuggler. This guy I did about 2 years ago. This is my original main who I've had, I think, since the game went live. This is a bounty hunter I've got on this server, and this is a commander that I did as my very first alt, I think, way back in the day when the game first launched. I never actually finished this. But I've been playing through on this character, and I've been doing it on the free-to-play, and I'm currently leveled up slightly ahead of the storyline itself, and there's some reasons for that. So let's get into one of the first things that I think anyone wants to know about the difference between free-to-play versus VIP is what kind of restrictions are there. And to be honest with you, I don't really feel that there are any restrictions. I know that there are a couple of instances where that might be the case, and I will talk about those, but for the most part, you can do the free-to-play version of this game and experience everything that the game has to offer up to the most recent expansion. And if you want to access that content, all you have to do is pop VIP for a month. You get access to whatever you've got for that time period, and then you can even let it expire at that point and retain preferred status, which gives you access to the things that you have up until that point. So one of the big things with VIP is you get rest XP. But here's the thing, and we're going to log in and I'm going to show you why that doesn't mean as much as it used to mean. Rest XP used to be a pretty big deal back in the day, but nowadays, as you level up through the game and complete objectives and legacy things and the conquest objectives and so on and so forth, you're going to get in your inventory these complimentary major experience boost packs, and this is on the free-to-play character. So these last for, I think these ones looks like they last for an hour. No, so 3 hours, excuse me, I was looking at the cooldown. They last for 3 hours, and they increase all experience gained by 25%, and they don't run out when you log out. So as an example, I still have another 37 minutes on the one that I've been running up until this point. And as a result, I've been able to just play the game as I want to play the game. And this is through all the old content that has existed since the game first went live all those years ago. So this is like the base game with all the original storylines, and I have not once felt the need to go VIP or not. But you do get rest XP when you're VIP, which is a bonus above and beyond the 25% that you're going to get from these major experience boosts. Now beyond that, the cartel market is the other thing, where you do get monthly cartel points. I believe it's 500 if you are a VIP. Now, those could be useful for a variety of things. Mostly, as an example, this cosmetic gear that I'm wearing, which has this cool targeting thing that comes up. I did pay for this with cartel points, and I also recently bought. I'm gonna have to remember what it was called. Yeah, the artifact equipment authorization. So this is another thing when if it says right here, subscribers automatically gain this authorization. This allows you to equip and use artifact quality gear and item modifications, which is the purple gear, which is a better tier of gear. And you can't use this as a free-to-play account unless you buy the authorization with coins. Now you'll notice I only have 80 coins right now. I'm broke. I spent all my cartel points. If you have the security app installed on your phone, which I do, you get points per month, and I just been letting those save up for the past however long it took. And I ended up buying this for account wide, so you don't just get it. You can buy it just for the current character for I think like 1,200, and I can't remember what it was to get it for purchased. Yeah, you already own this item. So in any case, I went ahead and bought that, which means that, cool that subscribers get this automatically, but I have it now forever because I purchased it with coins. Now, those coins were accumulated over time. I had some left over from my last sub, so on and so forth. You can also buy more coins. So if you just want to, pick through the things that you think you might want, you can play free to play and then just do a la carte, where you're just picking up little things here and there as you want from the store, and you just, spend $5 here, $10 there, whatever the case may be. The other one that, another example would be the areas like, what is it called? Section X or something? Yes, Section X. So if I wanted to go do the Section X area and get the starter for the HK 51 droid, I would either need a subscription, because only subscribers, only VIPs can get to Section X, or I would need to buy this now for 370 cartel points to get access to that area. So if I had a monthly sub running, I would already get access to it, but I would be getting 500 points for the month, which I could then just stockpile for future things. In any case, these are some of the things that you could get through the store that would otherwise be locked behind the subscriber status, but they're optional things. Like that purple gear, it is optional. You can literally run through this game on the quested gear, and you are never, not once, not a single time, ever going to feel the sting of challenge, because the game is just completely made for you to explore Star Wars in a safe, fun environment, where you don't have to worry about getting waffle stomped or anything like that over the years. Let me get rid of this. For some reason that's on top of my screen. Interface editor, pull that down like that, and close that window. There we go. Nope, don't log out. Click the wrong thing. Interface editor. You guys are getting to watch me do fun stuff in the middle of a stream. All right, got that back up there. Honestly, there's not that much more between the VIPs and the free-to-plays. One of the big differences is that when you get to the current state of the game, the current content, which at this point is, I believe, Legacy of the Sith, I don't think you get, and it could be, somebody can correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I don't believe you get access to the most current expansion when you are free to play. You have to actually be a VIP to get access to it. But you don't have to pay for subscriptions like you used to have to do, where they were an individual price. It's just a subscription thing where you got to subscribe for however long you're going to play that account. Or what a lot of people do is just subscribe for that 1 month, get access to the expansion, let it unsubscribe. Now you're preferred, and you can go around and have access to all of the fun things that the game has to offer. There are other little things that aren't issues in my mind. You have a smaller inventory. There is like I think a credit cap of credits you can carry when you're free to play. Little things like that, but those are quality of life / convenience factors that honestly I have never felt myself really going up against. It's one of those things where I think if you were playing the game full time, like every day, you might feel that, but if you're playing it very casually like I do, couple times a week here and there just to do these little 15 to 30-minute episodes and the occasional stream. I don't think you're ever going to notice it, so going free to play, in my suggestion, would be the way to roll for that. Again, every time I've played this game in the past, I've done VIP, and the shortest subscription block I've done is 3 months. I usually do 3 to 6 months, but it's always worth it. I always have lots of fun. This is the first time I've had a chance to really sink my teeth into free to play, and I do understand that I have preferred status, which is slightly different than complete free to play, because I have played the game enough to have unlocked some perks and stuff, and I'm not starting completely from scratch. But I thought it was an interesting conversation, and I wanted to sort of sit down and talk about it since we're into 2023 and it's a brand new year. So I'm recording this. What is the date today? On February 26th, 2023. So the information will be relevant as of that date, and I'll try to remember to put that in the description text below. In any case, thanks to those of you who have been following along with the series as I've been playing through this character's storyline, once or twice a week. I've been playing this with Mujin from time to time, doing flashpoints and stuff. I've traditionally played with my brother every year. This was the first year we didn't because we were busy with World of Warcraft Classic this past winter. We'll probably be back to Star Wars: Old Republic this upcoming winter, unless we get sidetracked with something new like Baldur's Gate 3 or Diablo 4. You never know. But if you like my Star Wars: Old Republic stuff and all the other things that I do on this channel, other MMORPGs, RPGs, CRPGs, tabletop games, TV shows, books, and beyond, like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update. And don't forget to support the channel, because I get to do this full time because of the support of all of you amazing people out there who are members of the channel. There's 3 different tiers. The people who drop super chats and super stickers on the live streams and premieres, those of you who do super thanks after the fact, you can plug in any amount you want or use the pre-programmed amounts. You can also go over to our Patreon page, pick up a subscription there. Thanks to everybody. Stay safe, may the force be with you, and I will catch everybody in the next episode.